Welcome to NBA Cinema. Today we're going to talk about LeBron James' latest quote where he says, "I'm supposed to be number one on everybody's list. Let's see what happens when I no longer exist," which is a reference to Jay-Z's 2003 Black Album song, "What More Can I Say?" That's what he said. This is a lot of people's issue with LeBron. He said it before on the shop that he felt like winning the title in Cleveland, I believe it was, made him the GOAT.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
For
That's
so
what
many
I felt.
reasons.
I was super ecstatic to win one for Cleveland because of the 52-year drought. Like, I was ecstatic. Like, obviously, I showed that the first wave of emotion was when everyone saw me crying. Like, that was all for 52 years. Everything in sports was going on in Cleveland. And then after I stopped, I was like, that one right there made you the greatest player of all time.
If you care about being called the greatest basketball player ever, does that matter? Do you want that?
I don't want it in a sense because I think it disrespects Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, all the guys that prior to me I never had a chance to play against. What everybody's saying I am, I never had the chance to compete against other legends that was prior to me. When I hear it, I cringe a little bit because it's a little bit embarrassing because no one knows. I never had the chance once again to play against those guys. I would love to have played against them, but I never did. And for you to say that I'm better than him, I mean, it's your opinion. It's their opinion. I accept that as their opinion. If you ask me, I would never say that I'm the greatest player. And that's because I never played against all the people that represented the league prior to Michael Jordan.
And you have a certain group of people that feel like LeBron is just trying to say it so much that easily influence people believe it. Not saying he doesn't have a case for that or whatever that is. The GOAT is just something that people argue that makes them feel better about their argument. But the fact of the matter is it's always going to be subjective. People are going to have their opinions about who is the GOAT and why it is. And it's going to be time frame nostalgia, things like that. When you were a kid, a lot of times influences who you feel like is the GOAT, or when you were younger. Me personally, I don't like it. I never like when somebody says they should be number one on everybody's list because everybody doesn't think the same and they don't value the same skills and attributes in said person, and they may value something more in other people. And again, like I said, nostalgia, what was going on in your life at the time when certain things happened, all of that's going to influence that. And no two people have the same outlook on life or sports or anything. So to say you should be number one on everybody's list, I'm not feeling it. And I personally don't like when LeBron does this because he's done enough with his work where other people talk about it. As you saw in the clip before, Michael Jordan said you can't say who's the GOAT, and he talked about all these other great people that come before him. LeBron is saying in this moment in time, from 2003 to 2023 or however long he's going to continue to play, I'm the GOAT. No matter what happened in 2002 or years prior or what's going to come after that. And I think that's my issue with that. Now, if he says I'm the GOAT of this era, it's going to be kind of hard to argue that. You know what I'm saying? But when you start saying you're just the GOAT on number one on everybody's list, I've always thought, even when Jay-Z said it and when LeBron says it, it oozes some insecurity. Now, some people may say it just oozes confidence, but you could feel like you number one, but number one on everybody's list, that means if 99 people have you number one and that one person has somebody different, something about that bothers you. And that's why I say it's insecurity. But I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments. I'm not going to talk your head off about it. I really want to know. Am I bugging? I want you guys to offer me some more takes on this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.